Welcome to the Darkhouse. Erected in 1975, Judy's in the small town of Bushnell, Florida, has become a popular fixture in the area. Judy sells used furniture and appliances, many of which have come from the homes of the recently departed. Old Man Williams, the owner of Judy's for nearly 40 years, was here every single day from opening until closing time. Is their energy still attached to some of the items in this store? Is Old Man Williams still hanging out, looking over the shop that he loves so much? Tonight, we'll find out.
I feel something at the baby bed.
The obelisk says baby. Show. It says show. Baby? Yuki had gotten a strange feeling from this old metal baby crib, and our cameraman Sebastian felt an intense chill for 3 to 5 seconds while filming it. The obelisk said show and baby at the same time. Can you knock on something?
Make some noises.
The team was hearing knocking and pinging sounds coming from around us, and then heard the shuffling of feet across the cement floor.
When you asked the first time, I didn't hear any knock before, but I definitely heard it around here, this general vicinity.
He was always stand there, walk around. He don't go out. That's why he always stand there.
We're not here to scare you. We're not here to make you leave. We just want to communicate with you. We just want to know your story. Alice, shaken. Is your name Alice? Is there an Alice here? Were you shaken? Is Alice the baby's name that was in that crib?
I'm seriously getting chills every time you ask him about the child.
We saw you. Can you please come back? We saw you standing there in front of that rocker. Can you come back, please? And show yourself? Are you a child? You guys saw it.
Yeah, I seen it 100%.
At first they were kind of together, but then they separated, and it was clearly a small figure on top of that. And then a large figure like an adult standing here.
Try the name Alice.
Alice? Is that you, Alice? Did you ride on this rocker thing?
You know what's weird is whenever they disappeared off the screen, I felt like the chills again, like they were going through me back to the front. Does that make sense?
Oh, it's back. If you play with that, you can make the lights flash different colors. All you have to do is just touch it. It's really pretty. If you touch it, you'll see yellow and green and red. It won't hurt you. Here, the SLS picks up a small figure standing on top of a couch. A larger figure appears sitting in an old wooden chair to the right of the couch. It is clearly sitting in the chair. At one point, the obelisk says, "Cow." And who's this one? Okay, we see two figures. We see two people here. Can either one of you touch that round device sitting on the couch, and it will flash colors and make a little sound? It isn't going to hurt you. Okay, the train has gone by. We can hear you now, so touch that device. Okay, Yuki's rocking the cow. Do you want to ride the cow? At one point, Yuki began rocking a child's rocker that looks somewhat like a cow and is directly behind the couch. We asked it to get on the rocker. It moved from the couch to the rocker, appearing to be attempting to climb up on it. Would you like to play with Yuki? She's not going to hurt you, she just wants to play. I don't know what this figure over here. He's sitting in his chair.
It's like he's laying down.
You see, no. If you see, like, see, he's sitting. Sitting in that chair. I don't know what's going on with this.
Well, it looked like it was riding it for a little bit.
It did. It looked like it was there for a couple of seconds, like it was riding it. Now it's dancing around on the table right there in front of that lamp. Got activity here. We got activity back there. Mr. Williams, if you're here, we have another device that you can try to communicate with us on. If you have anything to say, go ahead and say it. We're listening. Are you still watching over your store? Here, I'm using the ghost box trying to communicate with whatever is present. Every time I asked a question, I would get a high ringing sound. It's doing it again. I'm not getting words, but when I ask a question, I get this high ringing sound. I don't know if the cameras are picking it up or not. If you listen closely, you'll hear the high ringing sound. Mr. Williams, if you're here, there is a device sitting on your chair. If you get close to it or touch the antenna, it'll make the lights flash and we'll know that you're here. Can you do that for me?
We're getting something.
Oh, it was on the chair. Mr. Williams, is that you? It just, as soon as I asked, it showed up. Mr. Williams, if that's you... Okay, he's in the chair. It is in the chair. What?
I stay.
I say?
I stay.
I stay? Here, we capture a figure sitting in the recliner. It appears it has its arms on the armrest, and a few times seems like it's trying to look around us. An old TV sits directly in front of the recliner, which Old Man Williams used to watch. Was this Old Man Williams trying to watch his favorite reruns, and we were blocking his view? Laying over the chair like he used to kind of. Yeah, he would be close because he's sitting right here.
Oh! Yeah.
Did you see it when it went off?
You want a picture?
Huh?
You want a picture?
Okay.
Camera.
Camera. Yes.
Just take the picture.
Did you? At one point, Yuki snapped a picture of the chair. Immediately, the SLS powered off for no reason, and the obelisk that Yuki was holding said camera. When I finally got the SLS turned on, the figure sitting in the chair was gone and didn't return. Could it be whoever this was didn't like having his picture taken? He's gone.
Maybe he didn't like the camera. He said camera, shut it off, now he's gone.
I just got chills.
Mr. Williams, is that you?
As soon as I'm getting really bad chills.
You stayed here? Here, one of our cameramen, Charlie, is filming the recliner. He comments that he's feeling a chill. He says it's starting at his legs and moving up. He then says he feels a pressure on his chest. We suddenly get activity on the REM pod that was only a few feet away from him.
Feeling like really heavy pressure on my chest.
Yeah, he would be.
Yep.
You're sitting in the chair, can you touch that device that is sitting in your chair? Can you touch that and make the lights flash? That would be fantastic. Can you raise your arm like this so that we know it's you? Can you do that? Raise your arm. Maybe he wants us to get out of the way so he can watch his TV. We set up a static camera in front of the recliner where we had captured the figure earlier. As soon as the camera was set up and we walked to the front of the shop to continue our investigation, the REM pod activated at least 5 times. There was absolutely no one around the chair or near the REM pod when this happened. Alright, we're here with Charlie and Sebastian. They're our camera crew. And I want them to explain some of the experiences they had tonight here at Judy's. Let's start with you, Charlie. What did you experience?
Well, every time you ask the question, it would automatically, I would start getting chills or like just heavy breathing. But I would always, when we were over there by Mr. Williams' chair, I would see him there and he would put chills on me. The thing would flash on and off. It was a really good experience. Okay. I really liked it.
Do you hear anything?
I heard a lot of weird noises. It's just a weird noise I heard, and then I heard shuffling and the machines going off, making noises while we're over in a different area.
Okay. And Sebastian, what about you?
Definitely when we were investigating the baby crib and whatnot, mentioning Alice, and we got a lot of good footage. 2 children, 1 adult perhaps, and every time we were over there in the area, just super bad chills that were lasting 3 to 4 to 5 seconds per time. Especially when we were getting on the I forget the one certain device's name, but we were getting the name cow. That was a cow. That's basically a cow shaking rock, sitting with us and everything. I gotta say, this is something that was way out of what I thought would be happening, and it's definitely just blew my mind whenever it came down to it. 100% blew my mind when it came down to it. And when we saw who we are hoping and believing is Mr. Williams sitting in the chair, that was something that was crazy, because he sat there for a good long bit. He was responding a few times what we were saying, if not a bunch of times. It was a really good experience, definitely was.
Right. Okay, well, we appreciate you guys doing this for us, and hopefully you'll do many more.
Of course.
All right, thanks.